is. That's a good thing.
It's a good thing because that's a big ass tree. And
Yep.
The growth.
They're all pretty big around here.
So that's good news.
Okay, so here we go. We'll pull this back and we'll look at this together. So my camera's bouncing around because I'm in the drop. So there's a drop out there. See how my water's going down? What happens is your the city sewer is down here, wherever that's at. Your line comes out of the house. It has to be, it has to be pitched just right. So it's like a 1/4 inch every foot. So you can't come out of the house and just go right down to this. What happens is if you over pitch it or under pitch it, you get waste left in the line, and the water rushes by it, and it builds up blockages. So they come out like this, and then they get to here and they go, okay, we're going to put a 45-degree drop and drop down to the city sewer. So that's why there's a drop in the line. And this is your crock pipe here. My other camera's self-leveling, so you have to follow the water. The water's right here now. That one's in the shop. But these connections look really good right here.
So here's Hillary. Did you guys have cracks in the pipes?
Mine was an interesting case. I'll tell you when he's done.
There's a lot of interesting cases.
Yeah, mine had the city and the plumber. Everyone was baffled by it.
Did you fix it?
No, so it did. But it actually wasn't broken.
So as you can see here, there's really no, you don't have anything in this line. It's really clear. So you know that the pitch is good. Or you'd at least have toilet paper or something hanging up, but you don't have that.
Yeah, that's
pretty good.
that's a really nice super
That's a really nice sewer.
Pop some corn and watch us late at night.
Like seriously, there's not even
Yeah, I mean,
there's not even a slight chance of a weed in there.
That's good news for being built in 75.
yeah, I mean, this is a connection right here where they put the two pieces of crock pipe, two sections together, and you always have some kind of one side of the pipe's dropping or the other side's dropping, and you end up like that. But I don't even see that in this line. We've already came back 30 feet, and I don't see any of that. So we hope that continues. Another one that's just great. Yeah, you don't get to see them this clean and this nice very often.
I mean, would you be able to tell if they had it clean?
Yeah, you can see.
Hydro or
Well, not necessarily hydro, but when
Tiller.
with it being snake, you can see the scratch marks on
but
the
a
pipe.
hydro would get rid of the evidence.
Yeah, well, hydro will not get rid of tree root. Everybody thinks it will, but
Okay,
it
so
doesn't.
you would see the gap between the
You
two
would,
pipes.
well, you'd at least see fingers coming into the pipe, right?
Okay.
Whatever the water didn't work off.
Well, it gets the roots out, but like it doesn't kill the roots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the whole
Once they find their way in. So that's the only one I've seen yet that's offset. But there's no separation in between the pipes, so that's really good.
Okay. Nothing to worry about?
Nope, not at all. I would just say with a sewer line this old, even if I don't find anything, you want to take a look at this. Even let's say it stays like this for the next 40 feet. I would say, have an inspection like every 4 years, just to make sure that nothing's going on, and you don't come home to a surprise, in your basement with
Yeah.
Yeah.
water everywhere or whatever.
For sure. That would not be good.
So here we have some calcium buildup on the sides here. That's no big deal, but when you're going with your inspections like every 3 to 4 years, if that starts blocking the line, you want to have that hydrojetted out.
Okay.
How much is something like that?
Snaking is cheap, hydrojetting is not, but to have this line snaked out would probably be about $400, I'd say.
Okay.
If you had it hydrojetted, you're looking at $1,000. But whenever you do hydrojet, you gotta get at least 5 quotes because there's companies out there that
Oh, really?
overcharge for it. It's insane.
Oh,
Yep.
it's cheaper than having this front lawn dug up, so.
Well, even every, like you said, every 4 to 5 years, just get a shot.
Yeah, it's very true. But, I mean, it's clean as clean can be.
Good, that's really good.
I wonder if no one's been living here for that long.
A little more calcium buildup on the sides there, but no big deal. I haven't seen a single crack yet. So here's where your crock pipe comes back and ties back into your cast iron, which is this. Everything within the house is cast iron. You get outside the foundation wall about 5 to 7 feet, and that's where it connects to the
So
crock
we're in
pipe.
the house now.
Yep. And I was looking at this cast iron as I was going out, and it looks really good for its age too. Little worse as we come back. Oh, that door's stopping me from getting my camera back. It's doing it again. There we go. Don't keep my camera. So that right there is that door that I'm talking about.
Sorry.
So that door needs to be, there it is, you can see it real good now.
It's like a flat.
See how it's got a gap on the bottom? Shouldn't have a gap on the bottom, so it's probably just dirty. That needs to be opened up. I'm going to try to open it before I leave, but I couldn't get it open.
Is it just corroded shut?
Yeah, it's just, it hasn't been open in a very long time. But I'm going to go out and get my pipe wrench and see if I can get that off. But other than that, I think you're in really good shape. Yep. It's nice to know that, you know, it's a good feeling to know that you don't have to worry about your basement
For sure.
taking on water for this reason anyway. All right.